Hi, it's Andrea Norman, Twigs.n.Things. A friend of mine left some beautiful jarred peaches on my doorstep this week, so I've decided to make peach cobbler. I love peach cobbler. It's one of my very favorite cobblers. And since I have a son that's recovering from having his wisdom teeth out today, I think it'll be a nice soft treat for him this evening. Come along for the journey. It's a delicious thing. So I have put 2 jars of peaches into a saucepan. I have it on a medium to high light. These particular peaches had some water and sugar added to them already, so I'm not going to be adding liquid to these. I am going to add 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and I'm also going to add some vanilla. I always like to use organic, as you know, so I'm adding about 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I love that vanilla flavor. It just really is a beautiful, beautiful flavor. I'm also going to add a little bit of nutmeg and a little bit of cinnamon, probably about 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Heating up on the stove, I'm making what's called a roux. I've taken some of the juice from the peaches, I've added some flour to it, and I'm going to just thicken this up until it becomes sort of like a loose paste. I'm then going to add that back to the peaches, and this will make a nice sauce, sort of a thick sauce around the peaches before we put them into the baking dish. I've added the roux back into the peaches and it's cooking beautifully. It's thickening up exactly like I'd like it to, and I'm going to be adding the peaches into the baking dish and putting the topping on them and baking it in the oven. I wish you could taste this. It's so delicious. Okay, I'm just going to spray this baking pan so it doesn't stick. Peaches are now in the baking dish. Now I'm going to pour just a little bit of this beautiful syrup over the peaches. I don't want to use all of it because I don't want it to be too wet. Now combining close to 2 cups of oats, raw oats, 1 cup of chopped walnuts, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I'm using dark brown sugar. I'm adding some cinnamon, probably about 1/2 teaspoon, 1/4 cup of flour. I've cut in a stick of butter to my topping. I'm going to now pour it over the peaches and pat it down. Just like so. And into the oven, 400 degrees, until it is nice and crispy on top. We just put it into the oven.